do you think that being called Bert Kreischer would be an insult?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For you to be called Bert Kreischer?
If somebody called you Bert Kreischer, would you take that as an insult?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
What?
I think it depends on why they're calling you.
Oh, they
Bert.
saying you look like Bert Kreischer.
Oh, they're saying I'm a fatso?
I mean, not necessarily that you're
Because
fat.
that he's ripped.
No, they're saying that you look like Bert Kreischer. Would you have an issue, no matter how you say it is?
Is this something that happened?
Do you think, would you be offended if somebody said you look like Bert Kreischer?
No.
Okay. So why are women offended when somebody says, "Oh, you look like Lizzo"?
Well, that's a different story.
I don't think so.
Is
Because
it not?
because Lizzo is a vegan. She works out, all this shit. She's just a little bigger because she probably likes a little, sometimes, buffalo cauliflower wings instead of just regular cauliflower wings. That was a tongue twister. So I just believe that like women shouldn't be offended because, people always say like, "Oh, Lizzo's so beautiful and she's so strong," and
But nobody wants to look
but
like her.
nobody wants to look like her. You fuck.
Please
But
silence your cell phones.
nobody wants to look like her. I just don't understand like why.
Honestly, bro, I'm looking at Lizzo right now.
Mm-hmm.
It says Lizzo says fat shaming is making her want to quit music.
Oh, that's awful.
But,
You fucking fat shamers, you assholes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look at this is a BDSM suit that she's wearing on stage. Either way, doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna get into that.
No, it doesn't.
But
I'm just
gonna let you
asking.
know. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now though, and I'm gonna keep it 100% with you, like always. You see that? This looks nothing like Bert Kreischer.
I disagree.
I mean,
I disagree. And if you're talking about famous people, that are bigger, I mean, he's Bert Kreischer. I'm not shitting on Bert Kreischer or fat shaming Lizzo. I just want to know, like, if somebody called me Bert Kreischer,
I wouldn't be that offended, no.
I'd be fucking offended as shit because I'm black. But if they call me Anthony Anderson,
Would love to know the difference in weight between them, but keep going.
I actually don't think I think you would be shocked. I don't think it would be that much.
There's that much of a difference?
No, because men's weight is so different.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know who's calling me Bert Kreischer, but whoever's calling me Bert Kreischer, what's going on, guys?
I guess that's your dose of reality, huh?
I think it also depends how close to home that hits. Like if you kind of like feel on a personal level that you might look like Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
And then someone says, "Hey motherfucker, you look like Bert." I'd be tweaking.
I'd be
I look
tweaking.
like that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I definitely think that I had like some image issues as a kid. Well, obviously, I feel like everybody has image issues just because of how sex and how people are portrayed on social media and stuff like that. But I don't know, dude. If somebody said like, "Hey, you look like Bert Kreischer," like no matter like what characteristic they were talking about, I don't think I'd be offended. So I don't know. And maybe it's because I think he's a good comedian, or maybe I think that he's a likable guy, or maybe they're saying it because it's a compliment. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't take offense to that, but I do understand the whole situation of why women say that Lizzo is so beautiful, but nobody wants to look like her.
It's interesting. Prayers up for New York.
Uh,
Having a fucking dirty city kind of finally caught up with them. So, their air is pretty shitty right now. It looks like an orangish tinge. You know how like all of Book of Eli looks, where it's like an orange tint to the whole damn movie?
Yeah.
That's how like New York looks right now.
Really?
And I saw no, for real. Because of supposedly a Canadian
Wildfire?
Well, yeah, Canadian wildfire.
Yeah, but that was like it was smoky up here in Illinois I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
No, but it's like, well, okay, so
And that was also from the Canadian wildfires.
exactly. Apparently, this Canadian wildfire is just spreading a lot. But no, it looked pretty shitty, and I was just thinking, somebody had posted on Facebook. They were just like, "Yeah, I didn't see nobody say prayers up for New York, so it's just fuck us." And I was like, "Absolutely, fuck New York."
Yeah.
I
What did Ice Spice say? You for the Bronx. You did me dirty.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
what the fuck do you expect? They
Yeah.
put their garbage on the street.
Yeah.
And there's big ass rats that like they have gangs. They be putting the cats out of business and shit. Motherfuckers got to pay a
Rats?
tax. Yes, rats, bro. The cats have to pay a tax to walk around the streets of fucking New York. It's honestly disgusting.
Ah!
And we have to get in the meat and the potatoes of what this episode is gonna be, because you athletes, you guys, you simps, like I'm talking to you this episode. Usually I'm like, I'm rooting for the ladies, and I'm always rooting for you ladies. I'm
No, you're
always
not.
on your side. But like
That definition of gaslighting.
Jesus Christ. I'm always on your side, ladies. I'm basically a feminist. But Zion Williamson is about to be a father. So congratulations to Zion Williamson.
Oh yeah, congrats.
But as soon as he put out the information that he was going to be a father,
Poppy.
a young lady by the name of Mariah Mills, a porn star, if you will,
Nice.
a lady that has sex for money, a sex worker, if you will,
If you will.
came out and said, "Congrats, Zion, happy for you," and proceeded to share a screenshot that said, "From Zion, I love you in those jeans. I'm gonna FaceTime you in a little bit so we can talk about you moving here." Ladies and gentlemen, that's not what you do to porn stars. Now, I'm not saying you disrespect them.
Yeah,
You have respect,
absolutely.
but you also don't talk about moving them near you. And you definitely don't talk about what she said in the next message. I don't have a girlfriend, but if I moved you to New Orleans, would you be cool with being like my official? Just asking so I know how to go about the situation.
I'm a little concerned.
Buddy, we care about you here at A Dose of Reality. We know that I know that you have some issues with your weight, and you had some issues with your basketball playing career, and
Was he heavy?
Well, he's a bit heavy, and he got hurt a couple times, so he hasn't been able to play to his full potential. But he's gonna be a good kid, But it's
That's
just
what
like
happens when you get hurt, though. You're right. You never make it back.
you just you can't be doing this with these type of ladies. I mean, she said about you, "I let you spit in my mouth last week when we fucked. You could have told me you had another whore pregnant. How was that gonna work? Moving both of us to New Orleans? You think I wouldn't have found out?"
I see what this girl looks like.
Oh yeah, we'll put a picture up of Mariah Mills, but I got you right.
I feel like I just need to. I need to kind of see the face to approach the situation.
Yeah, low key.
No, we will put a picture up. The fake tits and the fake ass just don't do it for me because
not-
it just
yeah.
looks so unproportionate.
Yeah, it's not doing it for me. You gonna show Aiden?
Yeah, I say all that to say this, like, you got to do better, buddy. I mean, this stuff that she's saying about you, obviously we all
That's
know
some
it's true.
simpleton shit.
But
yeah.
it's like she said, "I told you you was going to be the next king next to LeBron. I motivated you. Your BM is the reason you gain weight. She toxic. I hate this for you. Honestly, you hurt me with this one, Zion. I can't sleep." And by the way, she is tagging this nigga's official Twitter. Like this is going on.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit unfortunate because it's like, bro, like you are Zion. You are
Right.
a superstar. You can talk to any female any way you want to. Now, I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should disrespect them. What I am saying is, first of all, you shouldn't be anything that you're saying about moving or anything like that. Never over text. You're a superstar. You should be calling,
Right.
and I'm not even FaceTime, calling from a private number and saying, "Hey, how you doing, Mamacita? Blah blah blah." Ooh, okay. Number one. Number two. These porn stars, these strippers, they're for group enjoyment. And what I mean is, yes, you have your night with her, you go crazy. But when you're with your homies, and I'm not talking about the homies that are on your level, I'm not talking about your teammates, I'm talking about your homies from the hood. I'm talking about your boys from college. I'm talking about those guys that kick it with you that only get anything, any play because of you. You
Ricky.
tell you go, and then you guys are having a kickback, and you say to your homie that you know ain't getting nothing crazy like that. You'd be like, "Hey, bro, you want to, you know what I mean? You want to."
That's right.
And then you just be like, and then that's what you do with the girl. You just be like, and now if your homie wants to wife her up, it's different because he ain't a superstar. He's just some regular degular nigga, But you can't do this. This is bad for the brand. Awful.
All I'm saying is that this man should have known better. It's funny that that Shorty actually caught feelings like that though and made this public. That's what I'm
That's what
like
women
really.
do, though.
I know I understand that, but I'm saying like in the position that you're in as a porn star, like a sex worker, we've established that. And then you got a guy that's basketball player in the NBA, recovering, coming back, next LeBron, whatever. At that point, I mean, when people get to that level, don't they just realize that, like, hey, maybe I should not seek this out because it doesn't seem like a good idea scheduling wise? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that this person, like, has so much opportunity in the sense of, like, I don't know, man. Both these people, like, I feel like they get around, they see a lot of people, you know what I mean? So it's like at that point, when you know that, it's kind of hard to want to be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't have time for you. So it's funny that as a sex worker, Shorty caught feelings over the situation. Man,
I mean,
I'm just kind of blue about it
and
all.
if
Like that's crazy.
And if you're gonna take a porn star out or something like that, be
Which
like porn
yeah,
star Jimmy, okay? Porn star Jimmy Garoppolo. Porn star Jimmy Garoppolo took the girl to a nice dinner. He wanted to let the world know that he was with her for one night and was never seen, never answered questions about the woman,
right.
never was seen with her again. But you know what? He gets respect as porn star Jimmy. He's porn star Jimmy Garoppolo. God damn it!
Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble,
Call a crackhead.
I'm John Kennedy, and I approve this message.
Who the fuck is John Kennedy, bro? And why the fuck would he make that video? Is this real?
It's real, and I mean, he's just as good, of a politician
As Biden?
as me, Dick Johnson.
I'm Brandon Johnson, the real Democrat for mayor.
He is going to be the poster child for getting in office because nobody knew who the fuck you were, and then not doing shit, and you just forget about him. It's like, who was the mayor around like 2020, 2022? I don't fucking know. Who was this? Motherfuckers look it up and shit. Who the fuck is Brandon Johnson?
I'm pretty sure he's getting fucking handy pandy kickbacks from Lori Lightfoot. That's the only reason
Yo,
why he got in.
nah, I mean, you know what? Shout out to Brandon Johnson, man.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, he thinks what I think. Well, actually, I don't think this dumbass shit. He thinks that the best way to stop all the crime in the city is just to create more jobs for people not to apply to.
Yeah, that's the funny part. It's like you you think there's any jobs like left that people actually want to work at? You're wrong.
Yo, it's like everywhere is hiring and nobody wants to work there. So I'm just going to create more jobs so there can be more places that nobody wants to fucking work at.
Right. Right.
Oh shit.
Bunch of tax write-offs,
Honestly,
cart pushers.
like we should bring Duke in here and he should run for mayor of Chicago next.
Yeah, bro,
Because
he's a
I think
cutie.
he'd be the best. I think Duke would be the best candidate.
Yeah, Duke's a cutie, bro.
Yeah, Duke could come in here. He won't even bark. He just
Yeah.
growl a little bit, and then everybody be like, "Oh, great speech, Mr.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. President."
I feel like it's not even hard to be president nowadays, if you really think about it.
You just gotta listen to what them niggas
Said
tell you.
the most important job in the world and nobody knows how to apply for it. You know what
Yeah,
I
well,
mean?
of
It's
course.
like everybody has a voice, right? But nobody knows how to apply for it.
What's crazy is that like realistically, all you have to do is just do what the Congress and the House of Representatives tell you. Like
Yeah.
literally, just go in there and be like, "All right, guys, so what do I do?" They'd be like, "All right, you go up there and you say a speech." He's like, "All right, cool." Say some bullshit, red, white, and blue. We're all together. Jesus,
I don't want to go too far into
9/11.
it, but I am curious. I am curious who's going to win this year.
He
I am
said,
curious after all the shit that's gone down. I definitely am curious who's going to win. Because
This is
Biden thinks he's going for another run. He thinks that he's got another year without shitting his pants. That man can't even perform an interview without shitting his pants.
This is Biden right now. He'd be like, "So, Mr. President, what do you think about relations in the Middle East?" Jesus. 9/11 was wrong.
Keep peace in the Middle East.
Keep peace in the Middle East. My
Oh,
fellow Americans.
That guy starts talking, man, and then he doesn't even know where he's going. I've seen so many videos of him just touching on little females.
You know
I
what's
don't even know.
You know what's funny? Like,
what is going on anymore?
Like, I know people hated Trump, and like, I'm
Man.
not even the biggest Trump supporter, but at least that man was like a little more entertaining.
The only
Like,
shitty part is that I don't think he's going to win this year.
I
And it's not that I care who's going to win. I'm saying I don't for the redemption arc. It would be cool to see it for the story. You know what I mean? Like, you stole votes from me, and then like now I got them back, kind of shit. It would be kind of cool. You know what I mean? It's like a movie. In reality, though, it's funny because I don't think that Trump will ever be able to have a campaign that he had previously.
Isn't he like getting investigated or like about to get locked up or something?
No, he's always getting investigated, and
That's
so is
funny.
But dude, so is Hunter Biden. I mean, nobody gives a fuck that he's just
Everybody
doing all the
honestly,
coke.
it's just hey
He's
yo,
doing all the coke.
as
There's
long as you're not
any coke left for anybody else.
as long as you're not selling the country like Nixon, bro, you'll be straight, bro. This man, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton is a GOAT. Bill Clinton is a GOAT, man. I think he's the greatest president of all time.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Monica Lewinsky.
He said that. And then he goes.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate. In fact, it was wrong.
Bro, Bill Clinton was hitting everything from Idaho to Nebraska. That's probably pretty close together, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, that's like spitting distance, I think.
And
spitting cousin distance.
And I swear she did not care. She was like, I don't need nothing from you, but just a little boost so maybe I could get in office one day.
And
look,
never.
when it comes down to it, there's only one thing that you really need to do to be able to be president. And it's very simple. It's not lie. It's not, get the people together. It's not be a good leader. All you gotta fucking do is kiss enough ass and have enough money. And there you go. So any of my future politicians out there, I want to let you know that you will just fuck up this country. You won't do anything good. You can have all of your little, yeah, I'm going to make this country greater. I promise you, sooner or later, you're going to take a little money under the table. You're going to not pay your taxes. And, you may fuck some people you're not supposed to fuck. But that's all a part of being a politician. And you wouldn't be a good one if you didn't do those things. I'm Richard Johnson, here today. Vote for me, even though I'm already in.
This message has been approved.
Your girl.
My girl.
Your girl. The queen of pop. The one and the only. Taylor Swift, out of another relationship. And she's dating a guy that looks just like you now.
Me?
Bro, this nigga's a splitting image of you if you cut off your beard.
I don't think so.
I'm about to show you.
Nah, not the industry plant.
No. She is fucking this guy named Austin Reeves, apparently. Apparently they were seen out. Hillbilly Kobe.
This looks like me?
Yeah, it's you. If you cut off, you just have to cut off the beard.
Nah, dude. This guy looks like a Daryl.
A Daryl. Yo, he's getting some whatchamacallit though?
What?
Some kook from Taylor Swift.
Has to be.
I mean, how
That's
much is
nothing to be
kook
proud of.
from Taylor Swift worth right now? In your opinion.
Probably your soul.
That's a pretty high price. I personally think it's like worth like 2 pennies that you can rub together.
Oh, worth.
Yeah, how much is it worth?
Well, worth. I don't know, but how much she prices it?
I mean, sometimes
You
women
think
are a
she's
little
pricing
bit.
it soul?
I
That's a
mean,
value?
I mean,
Value is?
sometimes women are a little bit over ambitious on how much they price their kuka for. And I mean, like, I'm not here to hate. Like
A meal, bruh.
a meal, nah, not. Usually, I just get the meal out of out of pity.
No, not money.
Yeah, no,
Like
no money, no money,
food, bro.
no money.
Nah.
Taylor Swift would definitely have to pay me some money.
She had to pay you some money
She would
to
definitely
hit
have to
that.
pay me some money, and I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't sit here and say, oh yeah, I value myself that high, but I definitely value myself over Taylor Swift. Yeah. I don't know,
Sure.
man. Well, yeah, dude. As soon as you came out with that fucking Karma song, you lost me. And actually, you've lost me since the beginning. Your career has just been a figment of everybody's imagination. The fact that you even have this much money now blows my fucking mind.
No, it's crazy. I
No,
mean,
sincerely, like
Kanye was right. Kanye was right. Beyonce did have the best video of all
she
time,
did.
better than fucking Taylor Swift.
She did. Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you finish, Taylor. He shouldn't have let her finish. Actually, she didn't finish. She just sit up there and cried.
Why
Like,
was she
It
crying though?
started
That's the real.
bleeding.
It's like you
crying.
won the award and you're still fucking
Oh
crying.
no, because he stole my moment.
Moment.
Yeah, hey, you know
What?
what?
Shorty never had a moment like that again.
Well, she did have a couple.
She said
but-
I had a bunch of moments.
You know what? I'll be honest. I think that was her
Whoever's
first
listening to that
moment.
fucking alternative music is a. Go ahead.
No, I think that was her first moment. But I just want to say that whoever let Kanye West sit front row while he came in with a half of
Yeah.
gone Henny bottle is fucking. They should. I hope they got fired.
Maybe
Like,
they thought it was a prop.
no, he was taking shots out. You could smell the liquor on it. It's
Right.
Henny.
Right.
It's
Yeah, it's
Henny.
strong. That's
Like,
strong.
jeez, yo, if you ever see me out anywhere with a Henny bottle in my hand that is halfway gone and I'm taking shots out of it, first of all, Henny even cold is a harsh shot.
Disgusting.
It's a harsh shot. It's very harsh.
Disgusting.
So if you're sitting there chugging it straight, that means you've been drinking a lot of it and now it's going down like water. And that's a problem because when liquor goes down like water, you're too far gone. You're fucked. Every time liquor has gone down like water, something bad has happened afterwards.
Right. Like peeing in the bed.
Peeing in the bed,
Yeah.
peeing in somebody's garbage can after you
Right.
knock on their door and open it and say, hey, and then piss in it.
Or peeing in somebody.
Peeing in somebody, there's other things that's happened.
Have you done that before?
Peeing in No, I've never peed inside of No, that sounds so unsanitary.
But if you think about it, right, it's like when they come, it's like almost pee.
I guess. I mean, it has a different
Well, it
texture to
smells
it.
like pee.
Hmm.
I have never had that it smelled like pee before.
Yeah, it smells a little like urine.
Nah,
urine-y.
you need to check what Shorty was doing to you. That's nasty.
You've never seen that, Aiden?
It's never smelled
Wow.
like pee.
It's never smelled like pee?
Never smelled like pee.
Nothing's ever smelled like pee before?
Like squirt? Never, ever. I've
Bro.
had female squirt in my face and it didn't
Discharge.
taste or smell like pee.
No, yeah, no, definitely didn't taste like pee, and it
It
definitely
didn't smell like pee.
no,
either.
like it definitely like, but not like chill the fuck out, okay? It's not. Yeah, you're taking this way too far.
Oh
It's like
my god, that's
It's
scary.
no, no,
She
no.
was
Think
peeing
about it.
on
Think
you,
of
bro.
no. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, she might have been, but think about it. I'm telling you right now.
That's crazy.
I didn't know if she was, but
Oh,
I'm telling you right now,
nasty.
it's not like a pee that you like haven't drinking a lot of water and you've drank some energy drinks and like you urinate and like it smells like really bad. You know what I mean? Like a pee. It's more like you have a clean bathroom.
No, it
You
didn't
have
smell like that.
you have a clean fucking bathroom.
Oh, shit, pissed on you, bro.
It's like a clean bathroom. You know, you got incense. The toilet paper has just been replaced. But the only issue is that somebody pissed and they just got a little bit under the seat. So then you never saw it when you wiped it up. And then over time, it starts to smell a little bit. But it's not like a, whoa, porter potty smell. It's more of a, I think somebody just went into the bathroom here.
Yeah, I've never, ever, 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 ever experienced squirt to smell like that. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Maybe it's discharge.
Might be.
she discharged on you.
She
That's
discharged.
disgusting.
It sounds like, yeah, bro.
That's so
Anytime. That's the
nasty.
craziest. Why is it called discharge? It's like every time I think of discharge, I think of like getting discharged from the military.
And it looks like boogers, bro.
White boogers.
Yeah, shit's so gross.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk
I
about that
flipped
anymore.
that shit.
You said I fleep like this.
Fucking get that shit out of here, bitch.
Oh
You said I flea
shit.
flicked it, bro.
I think that the really important thing, as being a man is just honesty.
Absolutely.
And not like just honesty with, you know, people around you, but honesty with yourself.
Okay.
And fellas, I just want to say to you guys, you just got to be honest about where you are in life, right? If you want, I know people be saying, "Oh, like, yo, go, we're passport bros. We're finna go to another country and get a girl who's submissive." And it's like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you,
Who says that?
bro,
Who
dude.
sa-
The passport bros is a thing.
Okay.
So yeah, no,
It's somebody
submissive and
submissive.
all this, and she's gonna cook and clean, and it's like you
Do
do
they talk
realize,
like that
oh
too?
my god, they do. And the worst part about it is like, if you wasn't such a degular ass nigga and you wasn't a square and a lame, your shorty would just automatically do that for you. You realize,
Yeah.
like, the
Yeah.
hard body ass females, if you just a real ass, get super soft, like crying all the time, and yes, daddy, what do you want? You want me to make you something? All that, and you don't have to have no money neither. But you just can't be a lame, and unfortunately, it's like when you were a kid, and like you had the short hoop at the house, and you could adjust the height. So you had it real down low at first, and
Right.
then when you had it down low, after a while, you dunking on their windmill and doing all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't
But
know
at
if the
some
the
point,
white kids in my neighborhood were doing that, but keep
okay,
going.
but at some point, the rim is gonna go up, and you got to actually shoot it and see what
Right.
you really can do as
Were
a
you still
basketball
dunking
player.
then?
No,
Okay.
but that's the point. You can't be 25 still trying to dunk on a 6-foot rim against little kids.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing when you go over and try to be like, oh, I'm gonna get me a foreign wife, bring her over here. First of all, that sounds a little bit creepy. Like,
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
sus.
not gonna lie. Like,
That's a little
I
suspect.
can't get no American woman, so I'm going across the overseas. Like, yo,
Right.
bro,
Right.
that's a little crazy.
And the
And then
funny part is you don't really have to go overseas either. There's a bunch of people in America that don't have their green card.
there we go. And the crazy part is then you have these other dudes who be like, I would rather have an 18-year-old girl than a whoa! What are we doing? I just saw this on a podcast. This dude's like, yo, you 25 and you got a kid, but that 18-year-old girl, she ain't had so many bodies. She's ready to learn. Like, learn what?
Yeah, what is she
What are you
learning?
talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Better sex comes from, a lady that's a little older, a little
But why would
experienced.
that even be better though? I mean, because
It's
if you think about it, you're just catching them early. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you found a woman that's in her 40s that doesn't have like a high body count, you know what I mean? Like okay, now I'm talking about like okay, you've lived a decent portion of your life and you don't have a high body count, then at that point it's like okay, then this person is probably like more of a high value person. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Thinking in my head that like she's not giving anything to anybody. But if you're just like already off jump saying that because she's younger, 18 obviously, then she's fresh and then she's got more to learn. That doesn't even make any fucking
What do
sense
you
because at the end of the day, in my brain, I'm only thinking that you caught her at 18, but you have no idea where this woman is going in life.
exactly. And also, like, what the fuck you talk to this bitch about?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
I don't know. I could not like. I don't think I could have a conversation longer than like 10 minutes with an 18-year-old girl that I'm trying to talk to. Like, I don't think that. Like, what are we talking about? I
That's
don't
almost
even.
as bad as somebody that is like a really high value person sleeping with somebody that's like maybe a 4 or 5.
Right.
And then that 4 or 5 not giving any play to any of the 4 or 5s anymore because they think they're
Exactly.
this high valuable person.
Exactly. And so I say all that to say this. Bill Murray, Khalees is gonna steal your fucking money.
Crazy.
Bill Murray, you have your net worth, and this may be off a little bit, 180 million. Khalees is worth 4. Please. All right. Please, I'm begging you.
Man.
Hit it a couple times and then go about your business. That shorty is gonna steal your motherfucking money. She
Yeah,
did
I
it
don't
to
think-
Nas, and she's gonna do it to you.
Bill Murray
Yeah, Bill Murray's
from Ghostbusters.
from
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Looking on a
The
46-year-old. This
guy.
man is like 77.
Wait,
Probably
he's
sugar
wait,
daddy,
he's sleeping
bro.
with an 18-year-old?
No, I said she's 46. She's still gonna
Oh.
steal your money, nigga.
He's
She-
sugar daddy.
All I'm saying is with this situation, nobody gives a fuck at the end of the day. Because think about it. These
He's
older
43
guys,
by the
these
way.
old thank you. These older guys are fucking going for these younger women and they don't care what these younger women think about them.
Yeah,
they
but
just do it for the sex,
but he's
obviously,
gonna
and the other things.
they're gonna steal your freaking
Oh yeah.
money.
But I mean it's like come on, you see certain situations where it's like this guy's fucking 80 years old, 70 years old, and this girl's like in her 30s, and you know what I mean? Like, supermodel. Like, of course not. You know what I mean? Like, of course this is not. If this woman really wants to look at me in the eyes and say that she absolutely loves this man, because you don't really see it anyway. It never is different either. It's never a man
Nope.
and a woman where a woman's fucking 80 years old and you
Oh,
got a
only one time.
20-year-old
I've only
man.
saw that once.
Really?
Cher was fucking on some
Yeah, but
young dude.
Cher's pretty bad.
I would still
Yeah,
knock the
yeah,
dust off.
yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I'd still knock down Cher.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'd
neither here
definitely
nor there.
Madonna
shoot a
and
couple in her
Tupac.
parking lot.
Madonna. Well, Madonna wasn't that old though at that point. She was still a little younger.
Madonna?
Oh yeah, that's true.
At that
Madonna
point, she was
reminds
fucking
me
with
of
Tupac.
Amy Winehouse.
I think
I
Madonna.
get them confused all the time.
That
That's
is
why I don't like
awful.
them.
Yo, that's worse than you getting the girl from Paramore
And Taylor Swift.
That is absolutely worse. That's
No,
so
it's not.
bad.
No, it's
That's
not.
so Madonna and Amy. First of
Did
all,
they both
Amy
have a drug
Winehouse
habit?
is not. Huh?
Did Madonna have a drug habit?
I didn't think so. I thought Madonna just was.
But she
out
died
here.
with a white lighter in her pocket, didn't she?
Who?
Madonna? Isn't that like part of the conspiracy?
Madonna's alive.
Madonna's alive. You goof.
Sorry, guys. Keep going. I thought she was dead. Why is she still?
No,
How is she?
bro.
How is she still alive?
Because she wasn't doing drugs. She was just getting fucked by everybody. She
Yeah,
just
no, I get that.
like
How old is Madonna? I'm gonna check.
like
50.
59, 60 damn near.
I'll check.
Shorty's old. No, I mean yeah, Cher was
Oh yeah, she's decent. 64.
64. Jesus Christ.
Cher's 77.
Oh my god.
Dude, Lady Gaga is 37 years old, but she's looked 90 since she
She's-
started.
She looks awful.
I don't
Yo,
know what it is, bro.
That is somebody who you can tell does not take no care of themselves.
The craziest part is Britney Spears looks better than her.
Bro, she does not give a fuck about how she looks. She be probably eating fucking McDonald's.
Dude,
every
Mariah Carey is 54 years old. That's crazy.
Mariah Carey, like, there was a point where she was like top 5, like one of the baddest in the game.
All I want for Christmas, definitely.
How old is too old for you?
Yeah, what is too old?
I mean,
And to fuck and then like to be in a relationship openly with.
To pursue.
it really depends. Like, I mean, when it comes to fucking,
I got it.
I can work around some stuff.
He said, I can manage those hours.
I feel that.
He said all hours of the night. Okay.
Okay.
When it comes to relationships, I'd say unless like I really think there's something like different about this person, which is very unlikely, like I would probably just keep it to like probably within a few years of my
Just a
age.
few years.
Just a
so,
few years.
So you're thinking like 24 is like max.
Yeah,
At this
say
in
that.
this instance.
Yeah,
In
I'd
this
say
instance.
that's
But as you
great.
continue to get older,
It'll
then it
be-
would be
okay.
about 3 years apart.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on top of that, it really just depends because obviously there's older people who like, you know, maybe I get along with,
Right.
like, in that way.
Want to
But
do some shuffleboard or
yeah, like shit.
what what are those? What's that checker game? I don't know. Bocce ball.
Bocce ball. So what about you?
I feel like we talked about this, but I think like
That episode didn't come out.
well, the biggest gap yeah, that was a great episode.
Amazing episode.
I'm thinking on like in all honesty, at my age right now, I'm 26 years old. I understand the whole point of, going like a few years off. But if I had like an actual age, I think like I'm going no older than like 70.
Okay.
Because if you think about it,
Okay.
like
That's fair.
60s is a rough that could be a rough decade for some people.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Like you're either like in shape and you're really trying to keep it together, or like you're the complete
Oh,
opposite
you
and
just
you're
it all
just
hang out.
trying to keep it together. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So depending on how your 60s go, like I'd be interested to see where your 70s are heading.
Got it. Got it.
And you were talking about experience, so for a woman that's 70 years old,
Oh, she has experience.
she definitely does, and I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like
but
I've
are you
never
are you
had a gum job before, but that's something I might
mm,
be interested in.
the only thing I think about when that old is like I like to go to town,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I don't think that like she would appreciate me just like
Breaking her hip.
exactly,
I see. I understand that, and I think that's actually the beauty of it because I think that with them being a little bit older, they are more fragile. So you would actually have to slow it down. And you slowing it down and getting to the kind of that point where it's like this woman's just grooving with you. It's just comfortable. You know what I mean? It's
Mm,
like tapping your
you're meeting in
foot.
the middle.
It's like tapping your foot on a waterbed where you're just
Mm,
constantly just moving. You know what I
okay.
mean? You will get worse as a performer for
Okay.
sure. For sure, for sure, for sure.
You're
You'll
gonna
get
lose it.
worse. Yeah, you'll get worse as a performer. As a sexual performer, you'll get worse. But with those older women, you'll be right on
No,
time.
she'll love it though.
You know what I
She'll tell
mean?
all her friends.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be literally right on time. So, I mean, she'll just be like, wow, this guy is so good. And like, you'll bump up a couple extra points because, older women are so fucking generous.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're so nice.
They're very nice.
So, they're nice just in general. So, I mean, why wouldn't they give you a couple extra points in the sexual game? Because
Mm,
the younger
so is
women, they're entitled, they have egos. You get older, you don't care. You're like, okay, I look good, you look good, let's fuck.
okay. I feel that.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
So is that just to have sex with, or is that to pursue?
Oh, everything.
Okay.
Everything under the sun.
Bet it out. Bet it
Yeah.
out. So I would have to say, age, is almost limitless. I think 70, 75 is good for just, sex. But if we're talking about just being out and about, like I wouldn't mind. I think I could push like 55, 60. Like I
Really?
think being out and about with the shorty, because for sure I know for without a shadow of a doubt, like 40's easy. There's no, it's happened before, you know.
Well, if you can hear me and like we can have a conversation, like I'll go out with a 100-year-old for sure.
Okay, okay, okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying? Like
mean,
I'll steady swing.
so
Like this
40's for
singing.
sure.
Yeah.
I know in that range,
It's just an emotional relationship at this point.
I mean, sometimes that's my range. Sometimes I work in that 40-year-old
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think just to be out with 55, 60, I want her to be able to go. We go to lunch and it's a little bit cheaper because she can get that senior
Right. Early
discount.
bird.
So when we go to the movies, I'm paying 15. I'm paying for her at 7.25.
It's $5 on the dot.
So like I do enjoy that. You go early, she gets the senior breakfast, you get a little bit cheap. So I think things like that, it could be very, very cost effective.
What about the
You know.
nighttime too? You get your nights to yourself.
And you get your night series.
She's
and
out at 4 o'clock, so
also,
you don't even have to stay up late.
and
You
you
don't have to
can,
stay up till 2.
and I mean, think about it. You can eat it without, using protection
She won't care.
and shoot the club up every time.
Yeah.
Because without a worry.
Yeah.
Without any, you could
Yeah.
shoot the club up. Hey, shoot the club
Yeah.
up. Hey, like
Yeah.
you could do whatever.
That period is bye-bye.
The period is. She's gonna be like, she's gonna ask you to do it.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care. Go ahead. You know, so I think that
She's
very
like an old
beneficial.
computer that you just unplug. They don't
Exactly.
sync up to Bluetooth anymore.
And then you know
You just
what?
unplug it.
It's gonna be nice. She's gonna call it dinner supper.
Supper.
She'll be like, we'll have supper at 5 o'clock.
Right, and she'll talk about, can you please grab the napkins off the mantle?
Mm-hmm. She'll have a Davenport.
And she'll be buying clothes from a haberdashery.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I mean,
Right.
there's no. I mean, she's gonna call lunch dinner. She's like, "You ready for dinner?
Yeah, would you like
Okay.
brunch?
Oh, good. Let's go."
It's almost time to go.
Right,
You know what I mean?
6:30 breakfasts. You know, I like to get up early, get my workout in.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see why.
And she'll probably make your food the night before. So, I mean, because, even if she's up at that time,
absolutely. And I
it's
mean,
ready.
and I mean,
She knows she's slow.
then again, also like she'll be closer to that time where, wills will be in place.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a great job, and the kids don't have to come by and check on their mama, there's a big possibility that, you may get a little something.
Yeah, what if she's rich too? Then she'll just have everybody else do it for her. So now she's just thinking about you, but the physical thing is not a problem anymore.
Exactly. And then you can, she'll probably be like, "Hey, like I have a daughter. She's 35.
Yeah.
She has kids and she's married, but her husband, he's in love with his work. So if you need to have some sexual release, I'll have her come over 3 times a week and you just do your thing." So
I think
it's
it'd be
beautiful.
so cool to sleep with like the oldest person living. Like imagine, dude.
What if it's like Thanos at the end of Infinity War, or you're like Iron Man holding Spider-Man, and he just disintegrates
That's
in your
crazy.
arms.
So you think she's gonna disintegrate in my arms after I'm done having
Would
sex
you
with
would
her?
you
Is that
like
what you're saying?
While in progress, bro, you're just gonna see her slowly fade away.
If anything, I feel like I'm gonna collect all that energy that she's been soaking up this 120 years.
So question, I do have one question, right? There out there is a 123-year-old version. Her name is Teresia
Is she a nun? Is she a nun?
No, she's just an African
Can I
lady.
try to pronounce that? What the fuck was that?
Teresa Nabashabakabatuba blah blah blah.
Stop.
What? That's her name.
It's Derisi Nayarakajumba.
She's a 123-year-old
Jumba.
version.
Wow, dude.
She's waiting for her Mr. Right. So what if you stepped in and was that Mr. Right for
Dude,
her?
she's 123 years old.
She never had no
But is
no
this still
penis.
like to this bro?
This is just recently. This
This
just
is
came out.
terrible. Aiden, you are absolutely correct. Having a relationship with an older person would definitely be a short-time commitment.
I agree.
I agree with that. I mean, at least shorter than you expect your lifespan to be.
Yeah, at least like a lot of years off your life.
And I think that when you're with an older person, like if you're a person that just likes to maybe sleep with other people while you're in a relationship, I think that would be more on the table with somebody who's a little seasoned. They'd be like, they'd understand, because their
Yeah.
husband back in the 50s or the 60s
Right.
was just like
30s.
in the 30s, right? Their husband in the 30s was just like, "Hey, woman, I'm going to sleep with my secretary, and I want my dinner hot and my beer cold." And they'd be
In
like,
the
"Yes, honey."
30s? When was the Great Depression? That was right around there.
No, it wasn't. It was like the right before like early 1900s,
Oh.
I think. Wait, nah, it was like 1914 or something, 19 something.
Well, we've definitely come to another Great Depression. What the fuck is going on with MGK and Jack Harlow?
Make sure there's no confusions. I'm a great white. I can eat these barracudas. See who I am? You're stupid. It's nice to meet you. I just put this hole in the ground for you like a soccer cleat shoe. I see why they call you Jack Man. You Jack Man's whole swag. Give Drake his flow back, man. I eat rappers like Pac-Man. Must I regurgitate and show you who's in my stomach from the last dance? I battle rap, no Instagrams or yelling at the cam. Damn, y'all may be the villain when all along I've been Batman.
You had some things to say.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I'm not.
Oh, can we be
not
honest?
impressed.
Can we be honest? Yo, stop the white on white crime, man. Y'all are all white rappers. There's no fucking reason why you should be dissing each other, all
Yeah,
right?
I don't think there's enough of white rappers for you guys to be
Just
taking
be
each other
dissing.
out.
Come on. Like you
Yeah.
were dissing Eminem because you said something weird about his daughter. You said his beard was weird. and now you're Jack Man's whole style. They call you Jack Man. Like, come on,
So
bro.
was
You
it?
gotta stop.
But okay, so was it MGK that said something to Jack, and then Jack responded?
I don't think Jack said anything.
No. Okay, so we played it backwards because Jack came out with this secret album that I didn't like at all, and
Right.
then with him saying that, MGK's like, "Damn, you're talking shit about me."
No, he said what he said in a freestyle was that he's the best white rapper after Eminem. And it's like, so why do y'all want that title so fucking much?
No,
That is
but
the
wait,
lamest
so he
title
didn't say
ever.
anything about MGK. He's
No.
just jumping on the shit.
Yes, yes.
And
This is just
everyone like pointed out that neither of them come after Eminem because
Oh, at all, yeah.
who
yeah,
comes after
everyone
Eminem.
Mac Miller.
Okay, yeah, yeah, no.
That's
That's
facts.
that's unarguable.
That's big
Absolutely,
facts.
I can't
That
even. You know what? I think of Mac Miller as like such a great artist. I'd be like not even forgetting he's white. I just don't even look at it in that way. Like he's a white rapper.
But still, generationally too. I mean, like, let's really think about it. Yeah, Mac passed away a little too soon.
R.I.P.
Yeah, obviously. But when it comes down to it, it's like y'all are in different generations. Like you have your own generation of music. The music is evolving. There's no way that you could sit here and say that I'm the next best rapper since Eminem when there's been so much music in between that.
I mean, I think you can say that. It's
No,
just
no, no.
that
You could say that just like you can say a lot of things nowadays. But
no. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm just
it doesn't make it true.
MGK is just so fucking
I
corny.
think he's a puppet.
It's
One of
the
those Pinocchio puppets on
it's
the
just the
string.
nastiest thing ever. Cause it's like, bro. First of all, you were this. I'm a wild boy. Then you are a serious, artistic, lyrical, miracle ass rapper. Then you were a pop star, which again, I love the evolution. It's cool. Like, and I heard a couple of the pop rock, pop rock type shit,
See,
and
that's
it
how
was
bad it is.
some of it was okay. It wasn't terrible. It was pretty decent. But it's like you just dissing that man for no reason, and it's not like you had something fire, Like
Yeah.
I remember when Kendrick dissed everybody, and he was like, "And that goes for Jermaine Cole, like he called out everybody's name, but before he did that, he had one of the most fire verses of that year, probably the verse of that year, before he started calling out names, And it's like, oh, that shit's fire.
Hmm.
MGK just be saying shit. Like at some point, like we gotta call it out. That this man is not a good rapper, in my opinion.
I think he just wants to be like the first person to be able to do both. Like where he's like this, like I'm this punk rock fucking anarchy type deal
Hmm.
dude, but at the same time, like I'm still spitting shit like from Sale, from that, you know what I'm talking about? Because that was like the first MGK song that I've ever heard, like
Right.
where he was doing the remix of Sale.
Hmm.
So it's like I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and really say like this dude's evolution hasn't been interesting because it definitely has been
It's
interesting.
been
I haven't
interesting.
seen like a rapper or an artist in general go from rap to playing in movies and different things like you know what I mean, and then like getting into this punk. It almost feels like there was a decision to make. Like I don't think that I'm gonna be big enough, so I have to do something
Oh,
extra.
that was exactly what it
You know what I
was.
mean? Because what was that one where he remixed what was it? Was it Toxic
I
Revolver?
think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
That Pretty Toxic?
Hmm.
Pretty
Yeah.
Toxic. Perfect. Yeah, bro, when he did that, like that was kind of like because he did Smoke and Drive and then he did Pretty Toxic. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because he went into his punk rock phase and then it's like, oh wait, but I still want to rap. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like he's kind of he doesn't even know what he wants to do.
And it's not that you can't hit both
No,
genres,
absolutely
but
not.
it's also that like when you just dissing motherfuckers for no
No, but see
reason.
what he's doing is he's finding a space in both genres and now he's trying to just take over.
Right.
It's like, dude, w- what objective is really behind that though? You know what I mean? Is it like being desperate? Is it like not
It's just
thinking
being
that you're
hot.
able?
He
No, but
had
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even think it's hot though because
Yeah.
I don't know,
He
bro.
had bro. His
MGK's
name
not
had
doing numbers like he used to be
Yeah,
doing
but his
numbers.
name had died damn near
For sure,
completely.
for sure.
Damn near like nobody was
So
checking
he
for
had
bro
to
at
get
like
married to
I
Megan
remember he was
Fox.
crying. I remember this one time, like he's in an interview and he's crying, like, like I'm finally back. Like it was right after you dropped the punk rock, and he's like, it's like nobody cared about what I was doing because nobody did.
Yeah.
Like So I respect like the comeback story and the way like he used the punk rock stuff to come back into like being in the mainstream, but it's just like okay, like
Which is funny too. And I'm gonna let you say something real quick. It's super funny that MGK is dissing Jack Harlow, and it's so convenient that it happened at the same time as Jack Harlow put out some of the worst music I've ever heard him put out. That's all I want to say. Like, so they're like right in the same field at this
Yeah.
point. Go ahead, Aiden.
I was honestly gonna say, like, I think a big thing is like, I feel like MGK just like as a person, like consistently makes himself look corny. Cause
mm-hmm.
music
Naturally,
wise, like, it might not be like anything like Jay-Z level or nothing, but like, I mean, there's some shit you can bump and like enjoy,
Absolutely.
but the thing is like the way he reacts to stuff is so emotional and stuff, and it just looks corny,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Pac-Man and shit, like fuck, bro, like what kind of fucking bars are
And
these?
I mean,
And
even when
yeah,
he went
right,
at
right, right.
Eminem, the man literally said, "Your beard is weird."
for real,
Yeah,
Like
like
what are we?
you're mad because you can't grow a beard.
Like what? What kind, bro? That's some shit that
Yeah,
you
it's
say
some
when you're
playground shit.
right. That's
That's
some
some
play.
playground
Like
shit.
so, it's just like you sit there and like, and then you see people like, "Oh, MGK won that."
He's
Like
just yeah,
no,
no, he's just hurting, bro. He's hurting real bad.
for real.
and
He's
I
got something that
Said
he
you
wants to clean out of his closet.
he slapped like an interviewer's
bro,
microphone
yeah,
out of their
Who
hand
he's
was he
and
trying to
shit.
fight recently? Nah, bro. Who was he trying to fight? Oh, was it McGregor? Remember?
oh yeah,
Oh
Remember him and
yeah,
McGregor got into it? I made a
yeah.
comment about
I
that. I
remember that.
remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, bro. He was even trying to fight McGregor. And I'm sorry, bro. Like, even though McGregor fell off, McGregor pieced that man the fuck up.
And
Easy
low
for
key,
peasy.
right? I think McGregor has a fight this year, sometime soon. I
Cool,
think in a
man.
couple months.
Maybe
So
we'll review it if it was good enough.
no,
If he'll
I
break
mean,
his fucking leg again.
nah, he's gonna win this shit.
Are
I'll
we
say
gonna are we gonna talk about the whole fact that Jack Harlow's album was fucking trash though?
we can.
Like what was up with that? Because I love his music.
I think this is what it was. When you are on top, right, and you've had a couple of successes, and things are starting to go away, you're starting to be a star outside of just being a rapper, and you may stretch yourself a little too thin. And then there's always gonna be an album. It's always like your third or fourth like album that you've had since you've been big that they want you to deliver on. Like people are counting on you to deliver. And if you deliver on that album, that usually means it's either you deliver on that shit and you go to a
Drake.
superstar you go to that level, to a
Yeah.
Travis Scott, Drake, ASAP Rocky level,
Yeah.
or you kind of fumble it and it's almost hard
You're in a no man's
musically,
land right now
and musically it's almost hard to get back to that point, right? So
without dissing somebody.
you saw that with Chance, even with dissing somebody.
Yeah.
You saw that with Chance, right? Chance acid rap when he was big.
Awesome.
Then he came out with Coloring Book, which
Trash.
I don't think Coloring Book was trash. Coloring Book wasn't as good as acid rap, but it had a lot of bangers on it. It still had some summer songs. It wasn't to the level, but it's still good. But then he came out with The Big Day and it flopped.
What was that one song?
Hot shower, hot damn, hot shower, hot water. This nigga's a fucking
He said,
cornball.
hot
Jesus.
damn, hot shower, hot water.
Motherfucker said, I love my wife and my kids.
In my little deuce coupe. I take my best girl home on a Saturday night.
With my kids in the backseat.
And they're buckled so tight.
Little deuce coop.
With my little deuce coupe. Motherfucker, man.
Oh my
I don't know how you go
Jesus.
from, hey, let me make an album on acid to like, let me be the corniest dude with the white picket
Bro,
fence.
and you know what was terrible? I'm never gonna forgive you fucking Chance fans for lying about that bullshit. These people was like, oh, y'all just don't like happy music. Oh, y'all are just no, get that shit was
But you know that.
ass.
Everybody,
That shit was trash. That shit
bro,
was not gas.
everybody's delusional when it comes down to like their favorite artists.
I
Everybody's
don't think so.
delusional.
I
What?
I don't think I'm delusional. My favorite artist. I'll say if a Drake or a Kanye album is not good.
Yeah, I know, but I think that like the super diehard fans are always delusional when it
You
comes
don't.
to their
Are
artists.
you a diehard fan of anybody
Me?
as a musical artist?
No.
What about you?
Pac and Juice, really, but
Pac is. I
Yeah,
was not expecting that answer. Shit.
I love Pac.
Oh, Pac is that dude. I love
yeah,
Pac too,
poetic.
but just gonna be a little bit honest, and he wasn't no gangster. R.P. Pac, love Pac. Pac was a great guy, but he was not no gangster.
I don't.
And also, y'all was letting Biggie get a lot of nasty shit off too.
Yeah, that was gross.
Y'all was letting Biggie get a
What'd he
lot
say?
of
What'd he say?
nasty shit
He
off.
said, "You so beautiful. I wanna suck up on your daddy dick."
Yeah, y'all was letting
Why
Biggie.
did he say that,
Yo,
bro?
and y'all was letting Nas get some
Oh no no
nasty
no no
shit
no
off
no! What
too.
he say? He said, "I want to find out where you came from. I
No,
wanna suck
no.
up on your
No, he
daddy
said.
dick."
Didn't he say
He
he
said.
was butt fucking kids and like tossing
Oh
them
yeah,
off
he
of
was
Yeah.
tripping.
bridges?
Yeah, he was. And Nas too. You know who else was getting some nasty lines off Nas? He said, "Give me a Smith and Wesson. I had niggas undressing. You can rob niggas with their clothes on. You fuck.
Yeah. Why do you gotta take
Why
their
you gotta
pants
take
off,
their
bro?
pants off, you nasty
Make them
nigga?
do the hokey
Or
pokey,
Rick
Yo,
Ross, put
oh,
Molly in a
she ain't even know it.
bro. That was
I
the
took her
first Bill
home and I
Cosby. If
enjoyed
you didn't
that.
know,
She ain't even know it. That was crazy.
yeah,
That was his
bro.
theme
You know
song.
who else got some nasty shit off? Cameron. He had this one freestyle. He said, "You'll get duct tape butt raped the Michelin man." Like, bro, stop. You're talking about a man, bro. Just rob him. You do not have to do all
You don't
this
have to
extra
spit in his
shit.
butt, bro.
What is
Jesus
going
Christ.
on? And they be rapping this with no fucking
Yeah, no
hesitation.
cares, bro.
Man, y'all got some real nasty lines off back in the 90s. Some nasty niggas. Yo, and I'm Pops, I know you watching this. Yo, I'm talking about some of your favorite rappers of all time. You got a lot of explaining to do, buddy. A lot of explaining to do, Pops.
He said, "How could I be homophobic?
Even my bitch is gay.
All my songs are gay."
Shit's crazy, man. And yo, and in the 90s, these be the same niggas be like, oh, dropping F-bombs and all that. Call it be like, oh, get you away from me. Like, nah, bro.
Bro, you've
You
been
on the
rapping
same
that stuff.
type of time,
See,
bro.
that's the funny part is that, like, in that time, and I'm not going to touch upon it too far, but in that time, it was like homophobic, but people were always playing around with that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
was.
Like, it was not like nobody, like, certain things weren't considered that, you know what I mean? Or like looked at in that way. And like now I don't know, man. It's funny that like the older generation, like, really tried to get it off like that. I don't know, man.
So this man, and then this man, Cannabis. This is really,
Kid
really
Cannabis?
disgusting. He said, "You might got more cash than me, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me."
Damn. What the fuck?
What was
This was in a diss record, by the way.
in a diss record?
This is what he said in the. Oh my goodness, Ice-T out here saying some wild shit too. I got a bitch who's a man.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Maybe it was figuratively speaking. Because what if he said I got a man that's a bitch? Then we'd all be, wait. You're dating a man and he's pussy?
So we all know that the Bay loves Mac Dre, right? We
The
all want our
Bay
city
loves Matt
to
Dre.
love
Got it.
us like the Bay loves Mac Dre. But Mac Dre, I need some cock hella bad. I need to be free. Steady dreaming about wrecking guts and cock, laying on my bunk, busting nuts in socks.
Who's that?
Mac Dre.
Who's Mac Dre?
He's a West Coast legend.
He needs some cock though.
That I gotta read this last one. I'm sorry. They're not hamsters, but
This guy, bro.
DMX. I like DMX. RIP to DMX.
He was crazy.
All your men's up in the jail before sucked my dick.
Yeah, he's hard
Wow.
in more ways than one.
On that note, this has been a dose. This has been a dose of
It's
reality.
been a dose of hard. I mean, reality.
Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, watching, commenting. And damn, I tune in next week for your daily dose. Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Hey, y'all sending me a hat or something. I appreciate it. Thank you. Love.
Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.